It's a combined shades off for Saturday at Monmouth Park. In race 1, number 3, Papillon failed to fire on wet sealed footing in his 2018 debut, but drops here, has worked in improved fashion and should get drier footing. It did drizzle some this morning, pretty consistently for a couple hours, but actually not a whole lot of moisture hitting the ground. I think the track will be harrowed and relatively dry by race time, maybe a little bit wetter than it normally is, but probably not even wet enough to be called wet fast by a personal handicapping designation. Pay attention though to weather and weather forecasts. That's what I heard, at least from the weather forecaster I was listening to. In race 2, number 7, Smart Russian again verified his dislike for wet sealed going last time. Again, hopefully it's not wet sealed by race time. He takes a subtle but significant drop here for an underrated low profile barn doing good work. The early daily double play is the 3 with the 7-3-2. In race 7, number 3, Money or Love, his 4th race off a layoff and cycling forward. A 1-turn specialist. She legged up nicely in 2-turn routes in her last 2 and gets a big jock change here. Number 7 and number 4 are both scratched. They were my 2nd and 3rd picks. I have nothing else to offer underneath. It's Money or Love and spread. In race 8, number 1, Scraden is a fine fit at this level and finally returns to it after being overmatched since the claim. Number 2, Scottish Sweetie can get flow to attack here with a live jock on despite the layoff. Number 5, Roman Rain likes the course. In race 10, the Open Mine Stakes, number 4, Wealth Effect was against Pace and Grain versus Better last time and has pointed for this race since. Number 1, Lisa Lemon is improving and gets a better draw. The 7, Dark Artist picks up weight. Excuse me. Last weekend, the outside was much the best place to be on the Monmouth Dirt, with no inside all the way winners in 15 main track races. Outside speed was okay in 1-turn sprints, but ralliers did have the edge in 2-turn routes. On turf today, the rails are out at 12 feet. There was only one other day this meet with the rails at 12, and ralliers thrived in 2-turn routes with wide all the way movers having a fair chance. There were no 1-turn sprints last time this year when the rails were at 12, the only time this year. Angle horses for consideration underneath at least today include first time starter with improving drills, number 7, Sunrise Saturday in race 1. Hopefully the sun does come out. It is Saturday. His live jocks of Parent Choice, number 3, Casino King in race 2. Speedbred on both sides first, number 3, Talent in race 3. Bred both sides for turf and had a tough trip and is needed last, number 2, Candyman Can Do in race 4. Runs well fresh, number 5, Virtual Machine in race 5. Was green but showed sneaky run in his debut, number 8, Mr. Jolan in race 6. Could get the right setup, number 6, Ebony Ball in race 7. Likes the course, number 5, Roman Rain in race 8. Has the pedigree, style, and connections to stretch out successfully, the 1, Rumps and Rally, and hung very wide versus the bias in his debut, number 5, Top Czar, both in race 9. Much improved last out on turf, number 8, Stormologist in race 10. Rounding the form, number 1, Social Network, and number 3, Looking Up in race 11, both rounding the form in race 11, the 1 and the 3. A bounce back candidate, 3rd off a layoff on the cutback, number 6, 77 Force in race 12, who is, however, hurt by the scratch of one of the speed horses.